Hello guys, and welcome back to the Folklore Hiking Stick Workshop. It's a little bit busy. I've had quite a lot on, not only due to sticks, other things, general life stuff, but I've got a nice amount of stock ready for sales and for walk-in customers. I've also got some sticks on the go, going through the workshop in various stages. I've also straightened some sticks. And on top of that, I've got two custom sticks here. And I'd like to show you them. And I think they're quite nice, actually. This is a his and her stick or hiking stick setup. And they've got individual artwork that was requested. But I've actually managed to get the varnish completely polished up and completely looking really gorgeous. It's really like mirror shining smooth. I've got the tips to actual clean up, and that'll be my last job I do here, and then they'll be ready to go to the customer. I have to take some photos and send off just to clarify everything is as ordered, but I don't see there being a problem. But yeah, they really are quite beautiful sticks, and I'll just let you have a little look. So this is the larger of the two. It's a couple inches larger, and it's full of gentlemen. I've got a nice bit of grain coming through on that thumb piece on the handle crown, and like I said, the varnish has come out quite nice. But I have a woodpecker there, if you can see that, that's come out, and he apparently saw a woodpecker in his garden, and that would make a nice touch. So a little songbird, initials, my logo, but the stick is as straight as I usually get them. I mean, it is looking really gun barrel straight. It is a nice stick. I've put a lot of effort into this, and that's like I always say, if I'm doing a custom stick, it gets that slight little bit more attention to detail, because obviously I'm paid to put that little bit more time to it. But this one's come out very nice. The second one is a fraction shorter, and I've took the lanyard hole further up to the head. You can still get your thumb over for a nice, easy and comfortable grip on the top handle, or you can hold it as per normal down here. But yeah, it's not weak there because all the pressure is either pulled down or down here. It's not pulled up like that, and in any case there's enough substantial amount of wood there for it to be secure. But yeah, yet again, the varnish on this is absolutely gleaming. It's mirror smooth. There is a Highland cow there, if I can get that to come up. Highland cow. And a hare. With an initial. My logo yet again. And this one here has slightly more remnants of the internal bark. Not enough to be classified as a bark stick. It is pretty much all gone. It's the very faint remnants of it, which gives it a slight little leopard print look to it, and I quite like that. Yeah, and this one here has come out really well, and it obviously comes from the girth of the shaft, and it's been chamfered down to go into the copper tip, quite nicely. It really just blends into the stick. I've got to polish up these copper tips, and that'll be what I do now. But yeah, that's two custom ones that I'm going to be getting out of the workshop and on the way to the customers shortly. But I'll just let you have a quick little look at other stuff that's happening. Well, if I walk you over here, you can see I've got roughly about 20 pieces all straightened. They're not sized, but they've come out very well. I spent a fair little bit of time to get these straight, and they're looking very nice, and a lot of them, their bark is still good quality and intact, so I have the choice whether I do barked ones or stripped ones. But yeah, it's always nice to get a little stack of straightened ones so you can just go straight into the crafting. And yeah, over here I've got 3 that's just going through the workshop at the moment. This one's just requiring its artwork. This one here, I'm toiling with doing a actual swirl, carving all the way down through the actual stick itself. As you can see, I've only really started on the actual handle, and yeah, I'm still deciding what way I actually want to go with this. So yeah, I'll have a little think on that over coffee in a moment. But I do actually have one that I'm working here, bit of a lightweight stick. I've got like a natural, let me rest it there. I've got a natural one which has got like a vine swirl on it, and it's not the best quality swirl, but there's enough there for it to be, you know, indicate that that it is actually natural, and it does look nice. I've stripped the top part up here quite simply because the bark up here was of a poor quality, so I had no choice really. Now I've shaped the handle, and this is a peaked one, but yet again I don't know whether I should strip the bark off totally on this one or leave it pretty much like this. I'm going to have a coffee and think about that. So like I was saying, I've got enough stock there, you know, to go and do a craft fair or sale or for walk-in customers. And, you know, there's a fair bit of choice. There's about 27, 28 sticks there, various designs, shapes, colours. You know, I've got a raft of choice there. We do have a sale this weekend, this Sunday we're going to. So, you know, we've just got... it's nice to actually be at a point where I can just pick the stock off the rack and take, and I'm not at this point of the week trying to manufacture stuff to take. It's a lot more easier and stress-free way to do it. So yeah, as you can see, I've got enough stock, and that's going to make things a lot more pleasant. It's where I wanted to be this time this year. Every year I seem to be making just in time to go to a sale, and it always put a lot of pressure, particularly if you ended up with a few that weren't drying as fast as others. So obviously you couldn't take them, and you know, in my workshop, you know, because there is no real temperature control, sometimes you're at the mercy of the ambient temperature, and indeed, you know, any outside temperature that can affect the drying process. So, you know, I have taken them inside, but there's only so long I can do that before the wife says, you know, the smell of varnish is kind of a bit overpowering to get them back in the workshop. But yeah, it's nice to be in a position I do have stock just to pick up and take when we want to go to a sale. And yeah, and I think, you know, it's paying off. I feel a lot less stressed about the situation. Oh, there's a sale coming up in 4 days. How much stock? Oh my God, like, you know, are they dry? I still got wood burning to do, you know. It never seemed to work in my favour. And where crafting should be a enjoyable, you know, practice that you're doing, it always ended up rushed. But this is where I wanted to be, and I'm at this point, and I will keep this up. I'm not going to be letting myself get behind. So as you can see, I've got a nice turnover. When these sell on Sunday, or a portion of them, I've already got stock I can start moving through to make. I've got straightened. I'm already working on 3. I've got my custom orders going out to people that have, you know, asked me to make sticks. And I'm starting to get a bit more organisation with my flow. I've also got a gentleman coming round to discuss a custom order. And I've got somebody coming round to take a stick for a church sale charity event, which I'm donating. So, you know, yeah, I'm feeling a lot more happy and in control of what's happening in here, rather than the situations dictating to me what I do. I'm kind of a little bit more on top of it. So yeah, that's just a brief little overview on what's happening in the folklore workshop. Yeah, and I hope to catch you guys out on the trail. Stay safe till next time. Take care, Andy.